millions of YouTubers. It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic. So, with Jason Witten setting to retire in March, he'll sign a one-day contract to retire a Dallas Cowboy once he gets out of his Las Vegas Raiders deal. Apparently, his future's already been set. He will be a coach. No, not for the Dallas Cowboys, or anybody in the NFL for that matter. Jason Witten's actually going to be head coach of Liberty Christian School in Fort Worth, Texas. They are the Warriors. And more power to that, because my high school nickname was the Warriors. So that's pretty cool. Their records the last couple years was 2-7, and the year before that is 3-8. So with Jason Witten coming in as head coach, we'll get a little bit of glimpse of what he's learned over the years, and if he can, dole out that knowledge to other kids. Hopefully it works out for him, and maybe someday he'll be able to come on back to the Cowboys as offensive coordinator, head coach, or something in the future. That'd be great. Finish out his legacy full circle. But until then, he's going to be working with the high school level and working his way up, which is a good idea. And speaking of tight ends, remember back when Blake Jarwin basically tore his ACL in the first game of the season against the Rams, and we thought, oh my God, what are we going to do? Because, of course, Witten's gone. Jarwin was supposed to be the next man up. We didn't really know what Dalton Schultz had, and we just... free agent? I think he was a free agent. We didn't trade for him. Blake Bell from Kansas City. So we really didn't know what we had. We had, who else? Sean McKean, I think is his name, and Cole Hakatilo, or some. I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name, but those were like the only tight ends on the roster, and all of them were basically unproven to this point. So when you're at the point in time when, we let Witten go, we thought Jar was the most experienced. We should be set, at least for marginally, if we needed a tight end. We never knew that, if we lose him, what do we have? Because I think combined, they only had 79 receptions in the regular season. Combined, all three of them. That's not a good look. And geez, when your most experienced guy was Blake Jarwin out of the bunch and he goes down, that didn't look good for the Cowboys. But Blake Bell and Dalton Schultz proved their mettle. They earned their stars. And they, combined effort, kept the tight end group looking pretty good. There were times when they could have been better, but that had nothing to do with them. It was due to the offensive line being decimated, so it kind of took the shine off the tight ends because they had to either stay in block or they had to run quick routes. And with the level of quarterback play that was behind it, they didn't really get the chance to ball out truly like they could have done. But even with that, Dalton Schultz, who nobody really gave much thought to, went out and had 63 receptions for 615 yards, 4 touchdowns, with a 3.4% drop rate. That is excellent. And he's still only 25. So he's pretty much a franchise future tight end. And we got him and managed to use him when we didn't even think about it. Sometimes that's how the Cowboys are. We just luck into players. And we proved that again with Dalton Schultz and Blake Bell. Now, Dalton Schultz became the 5th tight end in franchise history to record 50 catches in a season, behind Jason Witten, Jay Novacek, Doug Cosby, and Frank Clark. And it took me a while to find Frank Clark's name, because most articles say that Schultz was fifth in Cowboys history, but they never said who the fifth man was. Had to do a little hunting and research down for Frank Clark in 1964 was when he had over 50 receptions, and that was his lone Pro Bowl year. Other than that, we have Blake Bell, who's going to be a pending free agent, and who I think the Cowboys should bring back on a cheap deal, just to have all three guys still ready and available, because they've shown that even if one goes down, the rest can pick up the load, and that's something you want to manage throughout the next couple years, unless a tight end comes that's like above exceptional and we're available to draft him. Hopefully, Cowboys will never be in that position, as we'd like to be picking in the late 20s or even last in the first round. But that's for us wishful and hopeful people in the future. But that's all I wanted to talk about real quick. The big news here is Jason Witten is going to go into coaching. He'll be coaching for Liberty Christian Warriors as soon as his NFL deals are done and he can retire officially. He'll be a future Hall of Famer come 2026, and we'll be glad to usher him in to the Hall of Fame in that gold jacket. Now, you know his boy Tony Romo's probably going to be his inductor, but you never know. Anyway, I hope you guys take care, stay safe, have a pleasant Monday. This is VA Dallas Cowboy fan.